Oh. Hi guys, it's Taylor and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you know if whenever I upload. Y'all, I'm super excited for today's video because I'm going to be finally reviewing the newest Burberry Goddess fragrance. And if you didn't see my community tab, which I think I posted this on, or my Instagram, if you don't follow me over there, you definitely should. Burberry actually sent this fragrance to me, which I was so excited about. It was so funny because I was actually just about to order it, and then they reached out to me saying, hey, we want to send you this fragrance. And I was like, oh yes, absolutely. So it came in this super cute box, which this is definitely nice packaging. I will most certainly be reusing this because this is quality. So when you open up the box, it's backwards. When you open up the box, we're just going to pretend like this is not the back of it. When you open it up, the fragrance is on the inside. I've already unboxed it and everything, so it doesn't look as pretty as it did when they first sent it to me, but they did have it nicely wrapped and cute and the tissue paper and everything. So they sent me over the 50 ml, which is the 1.6 fluid ounce size, and here she is in her glory. I literally haven't even opened this fragrance yet. I haven't took it out the packaging because I've wanted to wait and save it for this video so that I can give you guys like a full first impressions, my thoughts, like straight up right out of the packaging, not me trying it for a few days and then giving you a review. No, this is going to be a straight up first impressions, and y'all, I'm so excited for this. So enough of me talking, we're just going to jump right on into it. On the Fragranta website, this is described as a gourmand aromatic fragrance, with the top notes being vanilla infusion and lavender, the heart notes being vanilla caviar, and the base notes being the vanilla absolute. And y'all, I am so excited to get into this fragrance. I haven't really watched many reviews on it. I've seen probably a couple people review the fragrance or anything, but I didn't really watch anything because I wanted to like give myself almost a surprise, or leave it as a surprise for when I reviewed it. But I've been so excited to try this fragrance out, so we are unboxing it. I'm so excited to try this fragrance, y'all. And the bottle on this is stunning. Like, I'm sorry, what? Can we just take a moment before we even get into the fragrance? Let's take a moment for this packaging. I am a big packaging girl. I love when things have pretty packaging that's super cute that you can put on display. You can show it off. You just look at it and you're like, wow, that is beautiful. And that is what I think when I see this bottle. It's so gorgeous. The juice inside of it, or even the bottle itself, is just gold, so it makes everything else look gold. But this gold cap, the gold emblem that's on the front, it's giving very much luxurious, high class, expensive vibes. So let's see if the fragrance itself gives off that. Hey you guys, I'm getting ready to spray it. I'm so excited to smell this fragrance. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, y'all, this smells really good. Immediately off of the first sniff, I do get a lot of that Burberry Her DNA in this. It almost smells very similar to Burberry Her, at least to me. I don't know if it smells like that to anybody else who has this fragrance, but I smell a lot of the lavender, but it's not a super floral lavender to where it's very off-putting. It kind of is balanced out by the other fragrances in here. And I will say, honest, when I first read the notes on this fragrance, I was expecting it to be a more so heavy on the vanilla type of scent, because I love vanilla fragrances. I love all things vanilla, so that's what I was most excited to smell, and that's what I was most looking forward to. Oh wow, actually hold on. So on the dry down, it gets a lot sweeter and a lot more of the vanilla is actually coming out. It almost kind of gives me like a sugar cookie scented vibe, but not being super heavy on like a cookie fragrance, if that really makes sense. But the dry down is definitely giving a more sweet cream type of vanilla. I think this would definitely pair very well with Tree Hut's sweet cream body cream, or body butter actually. I think that's what this would pair really well with. But I still get a hint now, a hint of the Burberry Her DNA, not as strong as it was when I initially sprayed it, but now it more so gives me the vanilla vibe, sweet cream foam, very gourmand and vanilla-ish. That's now what I'm pulling from this fragrance. So it definitely gets more gourmandy, more vanilla-y as it dries down and as it settles onto your skin. Now longevity wise and projection wise, I don't really know that just yet because, as y'all know, I just really opened it. So I will have to test that out and see, and I will update you guys over on my fragrance Instagram. So if you don't follow me on there, go follow me on my fragrance Instagram so that you can know how long this lasts if you're thinking about getting this fragrance. It's definitely giving a fall fragrance, and I just know when this gets super cold outside, this is going to smell so beautiful with that cold air breeze. This is definitely going to be a winter fragrance for me, and even fall fragrance. It smells so rich, so luxurious, so expensive, so vanilla-y. Like if you're a girly girl who loves all the feminine things, all the girly things, and you like to smell sweet with a touch and hint of like creaminess, this is definitely a go-to fragrance that I definitely think you should get. It really is heavy on the vanilla once it dries down, but it's not a sickly, sickening sweet type of vanilla, creamy, milky type of fragrance. Pretty much a lactonic fragrance in a bottle. That is what this is. I do still smell the lavender on the dry down, but it's not as prominent and as fragrant as it was in that opening burst when I initially sprayed it. It kind of balances out well with the vanilla, the gourmand-ish notes in it, so it's not like a floral fragrance. I wouldn't even categorize it as a floral at all, even though it has lavender in it. And even though I'm somebody that does not like lavender scents, I would definitely tolerate this because it smells more gourmandish, more vanilla, more milky, more creamy than it does any type of floral. Like you don't really get those floral essences at all. It's kind of here and there that you smell it, and if you really have a nose for fragrances, then you'd have to be smelling that fragrance specifically to pull out the lavender note in there. But to the everyday person that sprays this fragrance or smells this fragrance, I don't really believe that you'd get a lot of that lavender note in there unless you're truly looking for it. But overall, this is a nice, beautiful, feminine type of fragrance, and I will for sure be getting a lot of use out of this. I also think this will pair really well with Burberry Her because, like I said, I do get that DNA of it in there. So I am going to try them together and see how well they perform, the longevity of it, and how well they actually mix together, because I'm interested to see that, just because I feel like this might complement it very well. And Burberry Her is actually one of my most favorite fragrances, which I need to re-up on a new bottle soon because I'm pretty much almost gone, and I have been holding on to the rest of it forever, or not even forever, but for a couple of months. I haven't really been using it because I also tend to use that one in like the fall and winter time anyways. So I will be pairing that with this one. I'm going to do the Tree Hut pairing. There's a couple different fragrances and body care like combinations that I have in my collection that I really do think I can pair this with, and it'll smell good all around. I think this will probably most likely be a good universal vanilla fragrance, like it can be. So hopefully the longevity on this is just as great, just as good as it smells, because this is truly a nice, wonderful fragrance. And like I said, once I do start wearing it and testing it out for a couple of days, I will update you guys over on my fragrance Instagram. If you're not following me over there, make sure you're following me. It's at The Scent Princess. It's always linked down below in the description. So if you go down there and click it, you'll find my profile, and make sure you follow me, because that's where I pretty much do all of my updates, all of my fragrance pairings, my scent pairings, all of that. Like I always say in the video, make sure you go follow me if you want to see me and see more of me, interact with me off of YouTube when I'm not on here. But yeah, you guys, right now, this fragrance, I would give it, just off of the smell alone, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 to be generous, even though I think it does deserve a 10 out of 10. We don't know the longevity or the projection of it just yet. So just off of scent alone, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Keep smelling the tester card, because the more it dries down and it just sits, the more vanilla-y and creamy with that hint of lavender it does smell like. So wow, that's a great fragrance. Burberry, y'all did your thing on that. You guys, that is pretty much all I have to say, review, talk about, discuss on the newest Burberry Goddess fragrance. If any of you guys have the fragrance and you've been using it, definitely let me know down below, because I would love to hear y'all's thoughts. And if y'all paired with anything, let me know so that I can try this out as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all really enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up and commenting down below. And as always, I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.